That was awkward.
Yes, it was.
What's good, everybody? This is your boy Jagging Off, the Go to Jags YouTube. 904 to Bowl City, Duval. We in the fucking building yet again. And you might ask yourself, why is this man on my screen right now? And why are we in the building today to begin with? Well, here's why. A couple people, I haven't done a reaction video in a while, and I saw this people tweet it, and people wanted me to react to it. This is when Colin Cowherd decided to speak on the Trevor Lawrence injury, and basically he went into a whole tirade about the Jaguars, the medical staff, and, all this other stupid shit. But anyway, if you don't know who Colin Cowherd is, he is a so-called expert on sports analogies. He has a show on Fox called The Herd, and he basically does outlandish and stupid ass takes like this, which I'm not surprised, people ask me, am I surprised that Fox employs him? Not really, because this is the same fucking network, because this is the same network that employs Urban fucking Meyer on College Game Day, so it's really not a huge surprise to me. And usually the stuff this guy says is just absolutely asinine, so normally I don't give this piece of shit the time of day, but like I said, I haven't done a reaction video in a while. People asked me to do this, so, I thought, what the hell, let's do it. So we're gonna watch this little clip here together, and first of all, just look at him. Look at him. He's wearing a Walmart dress shirt on TV, mind you. He looks like he weighs all of 105 pounds. His head looks like a fucking dick, and then he's got big flappy ass ears with slicked back gray ass hair. And when I saw the clip on Twitter, there was a bottom part of it that says, "I can't take the Jaguars seriously." Ask yourself this question. Do you think the Jaguars or any professional sports organization looks at this fuckwit and takes him seriously? I sure as hell don't. I wouldn't give him the time of day for 2 minutes. But apparently he thinks he's a big deal because he's Mr. Big Shot with a show, which you can just look at him and tell he knows nothing of football. He looks like he's never picked up a football. He looks about 105 pounds that would break his wrist if he tried to throw a football. And just really, he just looks like he's never eaten a single piece of protein a day in his life. I mean, get him a cheeseburger for fuck's sake. But anyway, let's just hear the fuckery he's about to say. Let's do it, guys.
Pay attention.
Oh, we are.
Should you re-sign with a company? Do you like a company? Should you move to a company? How do they treat their best employees? How do they treat their employees? I can't take the Jaguars seriously. This will feel like a little thing to you, but it bothered the heck out of me. Trevor Lawrence gets hurt, writhing in pain. 3 minutes it takes him to get off the field. He's 6'5", 230. He's a big kid. He plays hurt all the time. He is in real pain. He's furious. Players feel sadness, even for the other team. Takes him minutes to get off the field. The team will not be the same without him. He's a wonderful young man. Met him twice. He wants to play. He can't. He literally can't move.
So he's right about this so far, but it's going to play into what he's about to say. So let's continue.
He's so frustrated. And then they show him leaving the field with a security guard. You don't have a cart? For God's...
Okay, first of all, while there is a security guard present, there's also the head trainer there. So it wasn't just the security guard. And mind you, Trevor Lawrence came out in his press conference and deny, and he's about to complain about the cart, but he denied the cart, and clearly there's a few people helping him out, making sure he's okay. And really, I don't think a medical staff would allow him to do this if they really thought something was wrong. So, but anyway, let's continue.
Sakes, it's Florida. Everybody owns a golf cart. A security guard? Where's Dom when you need him? He's a $400 million franchise player.
He's right about
and a
that.
security guard's helping him off the field. That may be a little thing to you, but there's a reason the Niners and the Eagles and the Chiefs and the Packers, there's a reason teams are good year after year after year, because they commit to the players. Baltimore. Say what you want about the Cowboys. They care deeply.
Okay, so all these franchises he just rattled off a name, I can remember multiple times specifically of people helping them off the field and not getting a cart. And mind you, this was for a sprained ankle. Like, and I'm not trying to discredit the pain that Trevor Lawrence was in, but this is for a fucking sprained ankle. You only get, carts only come out to the field when a motherfucker can't walk. And, you know, Baltimore, Dallas, Green Bay, let's look at all these teams. First of all, Baltimore, I live in Baltimore. I know how it is here. There are a bunch of this team only exists because Art Modell decided to fuck over the city of Cleveland, and they're classless fucking fans, and they employed a fucking murderer on their team. Green Bay, they have 2 Super Bowls between 2 generational talents at quarterback, but not to discredit them. Dallas and San Francisco, there's literally memes about how this team is stuck in the 90s and can't win a Super Bowl. And this isn't to discredit any of them, but it's like, you're going to compare that to medical staffs. Like, they're all employed by the NFL, you fucking idiot. So, let's continue.
It drives them nuts when they lose. They treat their players well. They treat their employees well. It matters. He's the star employee, and you don't have a cart for him to leave the field? Maybe you should move to Orlando because you're such a Mickey Mouse operation. He's Trevor Lawrence. He saved the franchise. You got to go play in London back-to-back. You have to tarp the upper deck of your stadium.
Oh, look, there it is. And a hip, trendy thing to do. To fucking talk about the Jaguars moving again. Here it is. This is what anybody ever does when anybody's bad at the Jaguars. Such professionalism, Colin. So let's clarify a few things. I will say the moving part, his is at least a bit more realistic than the idiots that talk about us moving to London. But one, okay, let's say the Jaguars move to London, or not London, Orlando. They would still have the same fucking owner because, you know, in order for management to change, in order for the organization to change, you know, you kind of gotta sell the fucking team. And he just bought it back in, 2013, I think? 2011, 2012? One of them. But anyway, yeah, management wouldn't change. And not that I'm the biggest Shad Khan supporter in the world. I mean, we all remember when this was my intro. Fuck Shad Khan. Divorce will be done. Yeah, good times, right? But anyway, despite some of the stupid shit that Shad Khan did, and trust me, there is a plethora of stupid shit that this man has done since he bought the Jaguars. One thing we can't deny, and one thing that is 100% fact, is that since he bought the team, he has nearly quadrupled it in value. We're one of the higher grossing teams in the entire NFL. Like we're in the top. Like, we're not like one of the best, but I'm pretty sure we're in the top half. So, yeah, there's that. And the tarps on the field, you know, Colin Cowherd in here is kind of reminding me of the state of Delaware. Like, I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to the state of Delaware, but they're practically stuck a decade behind the rest of America. Like, I remember going in a grocery store, and there was still the big pickle barrels that were by the deli. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but there were like, but when you go to a deli, there's like pickle barrels next to the deli. Well, this had one of them. This dumbass is still stuck in the 90s or in 2006 with the 2016 with the Jaguars, because that little tarp reference there, that would have been funny or clever if we still fucking did it, but we haven't put tarps on our fucking stadium since 2017. So you're about 6 years late with that reference. So try again, dumbass. But anyway, let's continue.
And this is how you treat him? Ridiculous. God, if there's any place in America that should have golf carts around the stadium, it's a team in Florida.
Okay, the golf cart thing. Obviously, we have a fucking cart. We've seen it before. And golf cart, no, dumbass. You don't put players on a golf cart. You put them on a medical cart, that have a flatbed to lay down. Oh yeah, let's put him on the back of a golf cart so his ankle can just fucking go up and down and hit the side of it every time the fucking thing goes over a bump. You fucking dipshit. Anyway,
Jacksonville, a retirement area. Maybe there was a golf cart and he didn't want to get on it. You demand he gets on it. You demand he's treated well.
Let's scold the franchise quarterback to get on the fucking golf cart. Yeah. And look, Trevor, I know you don't want to get on a cart. I know you want to try to walk it off, but you fucking get on that cart. You get on there whether you like it or not. Yeah, because that's a good thing to do to the franchise quarterback. Now listen, I can tell this dumbass has never played a sport or done any physical activity that is prideful in his entire life. But from playing softball, the time I dislocated my knee during a game, nobody demanded I come off of the field. I stayed in and played because they knew what my reaction would have been if they just say, no, you need to get off the field. Nah, fuck you, I'm playing. And if professional athletes, and not even professional athletes, just athletes in general, have a serious sense of pride at least most of them have a serious sense of pride when they are playing a sport. So we can all relate to why Trevor Lawrence wanted to try and tough it out and, stretch his ankle to try and walk on it, because he was trying to get back out there that day. But, yeah. Okay. Anyway, keep going.
That's how you treat employees. These athletes, every Sunday, go out. They give their bodies for entertainment and for billionaire owners. That's what they do with pride and love for their teammates.
There, you just said it. Pride and love for their teammates and giving your body. Do you really think Trevor Lawrence even wanted to come off of the field, let alone get on a fucking cart when he could walk? Oh, boy.
And the franchise star goes down, and you got a security guard helping him off the field. Bush League. You're a half-committed franchise. I watched Jake Browning play in college. I didn't think he was, going to go to the NFL and throw for 400 or 500 yards, whatever he threw for. So I was very happy for him. He's a former Washington Husky, California kid. All my buddies are texting me. You said he couldn't play. He can play. I'm happy for him. And, shocking. Jackson.
Oh, speaking of shocking, yeah, imagine that. Colin Cowherd wrong about a take. Yeah.
In a Monday Night Football game, you would think it's a Monday Night Football game for a lowbrow franchise. You want to show the country, we got our act together. We're a first-class operation. This drove me nuts. By the way, even if Trevor Lawrence is like, I'm not using the cart, you walk over and you get his butt on a cart. That's how you treat athletes. That's how you treat players. These guys give their bodies for us. They give their bodies, their family, the sacrifice, the commitment. The NFL can cut them. The owners are cajillionaires. A security guard? Look at that kid. He's 6'4", 6'5", 240, and he can't put weight on his foot.
Pretty sure he was still walking on it, even though he needed help and could only put a little weight on it. Yeah.
He's a $400 million quarterback. Drove me crazy. People show you how committed they are. Believe them. I'm a free agent. I see that. No, thank you. I'm out.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure that every NFL organization would be trying to sign the great Colin Cowherd. I mean, just look at this 105-pound piece of man with all his wittiness. No NFL team is even going to sign you to be the water boy, you fucking geek. God, you know, we can tell this motherfucker has never played a sport a day in his life. Just unreal.
Because they don't treat you like that in San Francisco. They don't treat you like that in Philadelphia. Philadelphia's got a security guard. If you get close to their players, he's in your face. And I may not love that, but I do appreciate how certain organizations have treated their players for years. People committed deserve to win. That's why when a Baltimore wins, or a Green Bay wins, or a Philadelphia wins, I'm for people who are committed to their employees. You can tell me that doesn't matter. It matters. Drove me nuts. Maybe it didn't drive you nuts. Drives me nuts. Okay. Now, I wouldn't call it a travesty.
You know what I would call a travesty? This whole fucking rant that this asshole just did. Like, this is beyond retarded. And you wonder why 1010XL, Logan Cook, the punter, and a couple others called you out on this stupid shit because the medical staff, who are the best in the business that are employed to NFL teams, they are the best in the business to make diagnoses for injuries. That's why they got the fucking job. And just to see this on a guy who clearly has done no research on this shit, has never played a physical sport a day in his life, it's kind of like what 1010XL said. It's like, here's a fucking LA pompous piece of shit that never had to work for anything, who loves to cocksuck Fox and all the other networks just to get their big trends of the big markets, because, you know, there's two teams in LA and neither one are good. And even the team in LA that made it to play the Jaguars in the playoffs, he's probably still mad that Justin Herbert and the Chargers didn't win, and we spotted them 27 points. 1010XL said that shit best. Like, this is beyond stupid. It's like, I expect and I cannot stress enough that this guy at least has a 6-figure salary and gets paid like this. This is the type of shit I would expect Fist Vegas to say. That's how fucking stupid it is. You know, and there's really only one clip I can find that pretty much sums this whole thing up.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
But anyways, in conclusion, this was fucking retarded, and I really hope that I enlighten some people to this, that life is too precious. You only get so many minutes on this earth, and you should not spend them listening to Colin Cowherd. I'm mad that I spent some of my time listening to Colin Cowherd, but at least there's a good purpose behind it, just to show you how much that it's a good public service announcement, to show how much of a fucking idiot he is, and to spread awareness, really. And for the couple thousand people that watch me and are going to watch this video and, you know, watch and support this channel, just know I appreciate that you have used a few minutes of your time on this earth to, you know, watch me on YouTube. So I really appreciate that, guys. But anyways, that's it. That's all, people. It's been your boy Jagging Off. Go Jags. Duval till I die. And I'm gone.